Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. I hope you saw the previous video. If you don't saw the previous video one, that you can first refer that video and then come to this video. In today's lecture, we will cover cold wave. Okay, this is a small topic. Cold wave is a small topic. As you know, what is the called cold wave? As you can see here, there are some people who can fireworks who sits behind between the fireworks and just due to the cold they they having the fireborne. Now what is cold wave? So the cold wave is a weather phenomenon that is distinguished by the cooling of the air. Okay, this is the some as you can see, this is the definition of the cold wave. Specifically, as per the definition used by the US National Weather Service, a cold wave is a rapid fall in the temperature within a 24 hours period requiring substantially increased protection agricultural, okay, industrial, commercial and social activity. So this is called the cold wave. As I mentioned earlier, a cold wave is a weather phenomenon that is distinguished by a cooling of air. Okay, specifically the US National Weather Station, as I mentioned earlier. Now, the precise criterion for the cold wave is determined by the rate at which the temperature falls and the minimum to which it falls. This minimum temperature is dependent on the geographical region and the time of the year. Okay, the minimum temperature is dependent on geographical region and time of the year, as I write here. Now, what is the scenario of cold wave in India? So, occurrence of extreme low temperature in association with incursion of dry cold wind from the north into the subcontinent is known as the cold wave in India. Okay, the northern parts of India, specially a hilly region. Hilly region means in the Himalayan regions. Okay, and the adjoint plains are influenced by the transient disturbances of mid-latitude western lights, which often have a weak frontal characteristics. Okay, these are also known as western disturbances. The cold wave mainly affect the areas of north of uh, 20-degree north latitude, but in association with large amplitude troughs, cold wave conditions are sometimes reported from the state like Maharashtra, Karnataka as well as. Okay, in the recent year, due to the deterioration of air quality in urban local in India, the deaths and the discomfort from cold waves have been substantial. Okay, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar rank the highest term of loss from the cold wave, and this could be due to the poor level of development and lack of shelters to the outdoor workers and the farmers. So this is all about the scenario of cold wave in India. Okay, so cold wave majorly in India contains from the northern side to the southern side or peninsula India. Okay, now uh, what are the criteria for the cold wave, or we can say severe cold wave? So there are the 5 degree centigrade deviation from normal for a regional where the normal temperature is less than the 10 degree centigrade, and the another criteria is cold wave. So what is cold wave? Departure of minimum temperature by -3 degree to -4 degree centigrade from the normal, where the normal minimum temperature is less than the 10 degree centigrade. It is called the cold wave. Okay, so these are the all criteria which you can say for the cold wave, or we can say severe cold wave. What are the impacts of cold wave? So there are some impacts of cold wave which have to occur on the environment, on our body, on a human cell itself. Okay, so First impact is exposure to extreme and especially unexpected cold can lead hypothermia and frostbite, which requires a medical attention due to the hazard of tissue damage and organ failure. Okay, they can cause the death and life injury to livestock and wildlife. It is said that death of older people are reported more in the cold wave. Okay, if a cold wave is accompanied by the heavy and persistent snow, grazing animals may unable to find the grassland, and also they will die due to the hypothermia or starvation. Okay. The next point is extreme winter cold often cause poorly insulated water pipelines and mains to freeze. Even some poorly protected indoor plumbing ruptures as the water expands within them and causing much damage to the property. Okay. Next point is demand of electrical power and fuels rises dramatically during such times, even though the generation of electrical power may fail due to the freezing of water necessary for the generation of hydroelectricity. Some metals may become brittle at the lower temperature, and motor vehicles may be fail as antifreeze fails due to the motor oil gels, resulting even in the failure of the transportation system. Okay. The next point is fires paradoxically become even more of a hazard during the extreme cold. Water mains break water mains may be breaks and water supplies may be unreliable, making firefighting more difficult. The air during a cold wave is a typically denser, and any fire hazard can become intense because the colder and denser air contain the more oxygen. Okay, and the uh, there are the another impacts of the cold wave, like the abnormal cold wave that penetrate into the tropical countries in which people do not insulated houses, or we can say have reliably may cause hypothermia or even the frostbite. Okay, so these are the some you can say the some impacts of cold wave on the human body on the environment. Now the next point is what are the safety tips. As you know, we can discuss what to do and what not to do before and during the this kind of disaster. So here in this topic, our last point is what is the safety tips and what to do and what not to do during and before the hydrometeorological disaster cold wave. Okay, so the first point is keep ready the emergency kit along with the snow shovel, wood for your fireplace, and adequate clothing. Okay, next point is listen the local radio station for the weather updates. Next point is stay indoor. Okay, or we can say minimize the travel as you much as you can. Okay, and next one is keep dry. Change wet clothing frequently to prevent loss of the body heat. Okay. Next is watch for symptoms for frostbite like the numbness. Okay, like the numbness, white or pale appearance on the finger, toes, earlobes, and the tip of the nose. Okay, these are the symptoms of we can say frostbite. So we have to watch this kind of symptoms as well during the or we can say before the disaster. Next one is maintain proper ventilation when using the kerosene heaters or coal even to avoid the toxic fumes. Next one is go to the designated we can say go to the designated public shelter if your home loses power or heat during the extreme cold. And last one is protect yourself from the frostbite and hypothermia by wearing warm, loose-fitting and light-weighting clothing in the layer. So this is all about the cold wave. Okay, I hope you like the video, you must subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, as well as please press the like button. Okay, see you in the next lecture. Till then, Jai Hind.